What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to review the final episode of Yu Yu Hakusho, episode 112. So just a quick reminder, I am doing a 100 subscriber Q&A special. You can ask me about anime, manga, movies, TV, cartoons, video games, music, real life shit, whatever you want to ask. Or if you have multiple questions, you can ask multiple questions in the comment section down below. I've already gotten a couple of questions submitted. That's awesome. I appreciate it very much. Let's see if we can get a few more and I'll make that video. Anyways, on to the review. So the final episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. There's really not much to say, honestly, so I kind of want to focus this video on telling you guys my overall thoughts on the series as a whole, but I'll go through this episode briefly. It takes place about 2 years after Yusuke left to Demon World, I believe. Maybe 2 years after the tournament, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's 2 years after Yusuke left to Demon World, but again, I'm not too sure. But we see some of the characters when they're older. Kuwabara, he's a little taller, he's a little thinner, his face is a little bit different. Could have just been an art style thing. We got Keiko, she's the most noticeable difference. She's taller, better body, I guess you could say, longer hair. So yeah, Keiko got older. Everyone else kind of just looks the same. Whatever, not a big deal, doesn't matter at all. So they go to Genkai's place. Now, first I'm thinking, okay, well, Genkai wants him to come because Yusuke was probably like, call everyone together, I'm going to surprise them. That's not what happened. They went to Genkai's place. What she called them for was, she basically says, I could die soon, and I want to leave you guys this estate, and I want you guys to take care of the demons that come through here. And we also find out a few things about how the demon portal is now gone. Not the portal, the demon barrier, like the Kekai barrier, or whatever it was called, is gone. So demons can go into human world, humans can go into demon world, but demons have been told not to fuck with humans anymore, so they'll just kind of go there if they want to go there. Humans that go to the demon world are under, like, Hiei's jurisdiction. Hiei has to take his little squad, protect them, take them back. I think it's cool, and erase their memories, and I think it's cool that there's kind of this new evolution, kind of this new era of life between the human world and the demon world, and finding a balance. Genkai mentions, it's going to take a while before we can actually live peacefully, but, it's a slow process, but it could happen. That's cool. I think that world building, I guess you could say, is pretty cool, even if it's the final episode. Then we get the beach part of the episode, because every anime needs a beach episode. This is Yu Yu Hakusho's. Finally got it, the final episode. I don't even know, is that even true? Because that might be like a high school anime thing or something, because I personally haven't seen very many anime that have, the beach episode. Well, Ippo had it. And One Piece doesn't really count because they're pirates. They're going to go to beaches a lot. But, I don't know. Ippo actually has a couple of beach episodes. Those are fucking hilarious. But anyways, I don't want to digress. Love Hajime no Ippo. But anyways, Yu Yu Hakusho, they're at the beach. Keiko gets fed up with waiting for Yusuke and just starts yelling about him. She yells like she's talking to him, but he's not there. Then he shows up. What a great coincidence. That's a total... I'm nitpicking. That's not a criticism at all. It's just a huge coincidence that he shows up. She plants her lips on him, like, immediately. Like, she was ready to go. Then they start splashing around in the water, having fun. The credits play. Get to hear, like, I guess a full version of the opening. And then Yusuke ends it with, boom, spirit gun. So, that's the entire episode, pretty much. I liked it. I thought the animation was a little bit weird, like the artwork. It wasn't, like, messy, but kind of messy at the same time. I'm surprised they didn't put a little bit more money into the final episode, but it's whatever. Not that big of a deal. So the animation, it was okay. The pacing was good. It was quickly paced, but it wasn't too fast, not too slow. It was just right. The pacing was very good. And the story progression, like I said, the world building, the whole, barrier being gone, and, humans can go in there, and the stuff that Hiei's doing, I think that's good for the overall world of Yu Yu Hakusho. I think it's a good way to end it. It's also a good way to segue into more Yu Yu Hakusho, but that obviously isn't happening, so yeah, I thought it was handled well as far as the story goes. I mean, you can't really get too much story progression out of an ending to a series, so I thought it was actually pretty cool. So from all the technical aspects, from a reviewing standpoint, it's a pretty damn solid episode. So I'd probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10. It's a good episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. Nothing crazy mind-blowing happened. I was kind of hoping that Hiei would finally fucking give the stupid necklace, or whatever that thing, the necklace, I think, to his sister and just tell her, but that didn't happen. Whatever, it probably should have. It should have been the final closure to his character, but whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much the entire episode. So, my overall thoughts on Yu Yu Hakusho as a series. I don't even know, how do I say this nicely? Because I feel like longtime fans of Yu Yu Hakusho are not gonna like what I'm about to say. I think the series is overrated. Now that does not mean it's bad, and if you love the series, that's totally cool. But to me, I think from an analytical standpoint, I think from a entertainment perspective, it's an above average shonen. A lot of people say Yu Yu Hakusho is a masterpiece, it's better than Dragon Ball, it's this, it's that, it's so good, one of the best. It doesn't make my top 10, honestly, and it's close, I guess, but it's not quite my top 10, and it's just an above average shonen to me. Not to say, and again, it's not bad, it's still good, it's entertaining, it's fun. I'd give the entire series probably like a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's really good, but it's, none of the arcs really blow your mind in terms of structure or what they are. You got the tournament, you got the go rescue someone type thing. It's got the standard tournament arc, not tournament arc, it's the standard shonen arc stuff. And the character development isn't too out of this world. Some good backstory for, like, Hiei. I thought that was a unique past that he had, and Kurama's backstory with Yomi was pretty good, but, I mean, overall, the character development was pretty good at best. It wasn't anything mind-blowing. It was good, though. So, like I said, it's a good series. It's an above-average shonen. It rides the good line all the way through with, like, sprinkles of really great stuff, like Chapter Black, and some other moments here and there. But yeah, I don't know what the hype's about. Probably nostalgia. I mean, I don't want to blame it all on nostalgia, because I don't have nostalgia for the series, and I still thought it was good, but I think a lot of people grew up watching it on Toonami, and that's why it gets the massive fan base. It's the same thing for Dragon Ball. I'll always say, kind of a deviation, but I'll always say Dragon Ball is as popular as it should be for all the wrong reasons, because the English dub of Dragon Ball Z is absolute fucking trash. You heard it first, because I'm one of the few people who will say that. The English dub of Dragon Ball Z is trash, and the original anime is not that good of a representation of the manga, but it's insanely popular. The anime is everywhere, so that's why I say it's as popular as it should be, but for the wrong reasons. That's not the case for Yu Yu Hakusho, though. It is good. The dub is much, much better than Dragon Ball Z's, and that's another thing. I've heard, like, the English dub for Yu Yu Hakusho is one of the best dubs out there. No, it's not. It's not even one of Funimation's best. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's really, it's got really good voice acting from all the main characters, but some of the side characters, and, they're a little bit iffy. So, yeah, but it's a good English dub. So, I mean, I don't really want to go into, like, each arc-by-arc thing about the overall series. I don't want to go into all that, but I think just to talk about my favorite arc, definitely Chapter Black. I've heard people say, Dark Tournament, best arc in Yu Yu Hakusho. I disagree completely. I think Chapter Black was beyond better than the Dark Tournament. I thought Yusuke versus Sensui was much better. I thought the overall plot and story execution and the territories and everything were way more interesting. And yeah, the only thing I don't like about Chapter Black is the Demon Mode power-up. I thought it was okay at first, but when it led into this underwhelming final arc, if you would just cut out Sensui's, whatever it was called, Holy Chi or whatever, and you cut out Yusuke's fucking Demon Mode, and you just have them have a really good fight, and end the series right there. Perfect. Spirit Detective versus former Spirit Detective, great way to cap the series. But no, we get this extra stuff with him being a demon, and it kind of undermines his being so good as a human, because everyone always said, you're so strong for a human. Well, he's a demon, so whatever. Yeah, and the last arc is underwhelming. But still, I like the series quite a bit. I thought it was fun. I don't regret watching it at all. Again, just because I think it's overrated does not mean it's bad, and if you love the series, if it's your number one, go for it. Awesome, good for you. But for me, it's maybe like top 12, probably. Top 12, top 15. So, yeah. That's really all I have to say about Yu Yu Hakusho in general and about this episode. So again, the episode is a 7.5. My overall rating for the Yu Yu Hakusho series is also a 7.5. I think it's a good show. If you haven't seen it, I don't know what the fuck you're doing watching this video or any of my Yu Yu Hakusho videos, but check it out. It's fun. And, yeah. I guess if I was just mentioning a couple more things, the animation is kind of wonky sometimes. The series does get kind of slow during Dark Tournament, and the sound design could be a shit ton better on the music. Like, there's like 5 songs they play, and they're usually poorly placed in the episode. So, yeah, those are a couple other criticisms I have. But anyways, I'll give the series a 7.5. I'll give this episode a 7.5. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys think of this episode of Yu Yu Hakusho in the comments section below. What you guys think of the entire Yu Yu Hakusho series in the comments section below. And follow me on Instagram. I post things there sometimes. Give me a thumbs up on this video. That would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you see in here. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.